This is Ulbricht calling you today from prison, a maximum security federal penitentiary. We don't have much time together today, and I don't know if I'll get another chance to talk to you like this. I'll say as much as I can, but when it's time to go, I'll have to hang up and go back to my cell. I have lost my freedom. That's what I want to talk to you about today. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. But first, let's talk about Bitcoin. I was there during Bitcoin's early days. Back then, Bitcoin made me feel like anything was possible. Anything was possible. Bitcoin was open to everyone, right? What I loved so much about it, it was like it leveled the playing field. When the idea of Bitcoin really clicked for me, I got so excited. So excited. I thought, with Bitcoin, I can try to do something that actually makes a difference. Actually makes a difference. And by the way, before I was put in prison, we didn't have all these different cryptocurrencies and tokens and everything. I miss all that. So to me, it's all one thing. So when I say Bitcoin, I'm not making those distinctions. To me, it may sound kind of corny, but to me, we're all one big family. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. So I was excited back then, but I was also very impatient. Saw what Bitcoin could do for freedom and equality, but I didn't take the time to really understand it. I didn't fully appreciate the principles it's based on. Things like immutability and consensus, and of course, decentralization. I had so many big dreams for Bitcoin, and what's so beautiful is slowly, those dreams are coming true. That's because of you. You are making those dreams a reality. You are doing what I didn't have the patience for. These last 8 years now in prison, over and over, I've been so impressed with how far we've come. But back then I was impatient. I rushed ahead with my first idea, which was Sakura. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. I want you to understand what it means to lose your freedom. *Road* was a website I made when I was 26 years old, more than a decade ago now. It used Tor and Bitcoin to protect people's privacy. I called it an anonymous market. At the time, I thought, Bitcoin makes payments anonymous and private, then what are we waiting for? Why are we sitting around talking about it? Let's put it into action. That's impulsive. That's a 26-year-old who thinks he has to save the world before someone beats him to it. I had no idea if *Road* would work, but now we all know it caught on. It was used to sell drugs. And now I'm in prison. I was given 2 life sentences without parole for 40 years. I'm a non-violent first-time offender, but if nothing changes, I'll spend the next few decades in this cage. Then, sometime later this century, I'll grow old and die. I'll finally leave prison, but I'll be in a body bag.